Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT and happy 2022 to all of you, happy new year. I was thinking about skipping this update video because I was like, I'm not too sure what to talk about specifically, but then again I always say that and then I go on a 20-minute rant, so I have no idea where this video is about to go. So bear with me, bear that in mind, it just is what it is. So what am I going to do in this video? Well, I'm going to talk about the previous playthroughs. I'll talk about the current things ongoing with the channel or series, upcoming playthroughs for January. We've got a little bit of a PC update, not much on the PS5 in regards to me getting one or what have you, but it is what it is. And then we'll talk about the current situation with the channel, how much I've grown this year, or not grown rather, or as much as I would like to have, of course. And then, you know, maybe some New Year's resolution stuff. Who the hell knows? So where do I begin? Man, I have, like I said, I've got loads of topics. I'm not too sure where to start. So first and foremost, maybe with the channel, because it is the end of the year kind of thing. So let's have a look at the state of the channel. Well, we've got 3,246 subscribers. Last year and this year, or 2021 rather, I basically gained 100 subscribers and a little bit more. Nothing really, but that's fine. It is what it is. Obviously, I'd love for it to be more, but again, maybe for a number of reasons. But the year before that, in 2020, I gained 427. Now that was probably because maybe I was doing food reviews still. I'm not too sure. Now you'll look at it and go, oh man, well yeah, you basically, you know, you're not doing food no more. That's why a lot of us subscribed to you in the beginning. That's why you're not growing, blah blah blah. Food is successful, gaming is not for you. I understand that, but at the same time it is a gaming channel and that's probably what I want to do here. I did move the food stuff onto the other channel. No one from this channel is really subscribed to the new channel. 144 of you or something like that. That's fine, you know, but I just wanted those food reviews all in one place so you guys can watch it and it wouldn't get colluded with the gaming, so you wouldn't have to search too much for them. And that's fine. It'll do its thing by itself slowly but surely. I know I haven't kept up with it as much, but it is what it is. I've been playing a lot of indie games this year as well, which hasn't helped. I know there are series that people want me to play, some things that I don't really enjoy playing, so it is what it is. But we are coming up to a point now where gaming, for me, or what I want to play, is now becoming, I'm not going to say rare, but going to become, if I've done everything, like an Uncharted series, and we'll talk about that in a little bit as well, or the Bioshock series, after those games are done, I've got to find more games to play, so I'll be forced to venture into games I don't really want to play, or I'm not interested in. Now that doesn't mean for one second that they're bad games. No, they're not. But they're just not my type of games, maybe horror games or whatever, and I'll be like, oh shit. So I'm not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. I want to talk about the Uncharted series a little bit as well. Basically, I was thinking, Uncharted 4, what I did a couple of years ago, had a massive echo in it. And I deleted the whole playthrough. I was like, the hell of it, I'm not happy with this. I'll just do it again. But I'll do all of the games themselves, which I have been doing. I've done up to the second game. However, Naughty Dog, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to release it again in 4K. Which kind of pisses me off for the PS5, so I thought, well, you know what, I might just delete the original 2 playthroughs I've done, play it again on the PS5, play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, not all at once obviously, but over a period of time, and they're on my channel. But I'm telling you now, after I played the Uncharted 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, I'm never going back to those games again. They'll be on my channel, left there forever, that's it. There's no going back and playing them again, because it's a bit of a piss take. So they're charging £40 for that on the PS5. Not that I've got a PS5 yet anyway. But yeah, so that's basically something I'm thinking of doing. So let's talk about the playthroughs that I've completed / currently doing. Basically, Yakuza is a mainstay on this channel at this point in time, and it will be. Sorry guys, that's just pissing me off. I can just lower that a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, Yakuza is a mainstay on this channel. We've got another 2 weeks of it coming out in January. I know a lot of you have been frustrated with the financial side of it, where I've basically been trying to earn a shitload of money and then to move on to the main story and stuff like that, and it's been ongoing and ongoing. So my apologies for that. I have tried to label that efficiently. So if you're like, oh man, I'm not interested in the financial stuff, then skip that video and then move on to the next one. It's fine, I get it. But yeah, moving forward, we should have a hell of a lot less than that and be going deeper into the story, because I needed to work out the financial situation to earn money, so then I could basically get potions or medicine and stuff like that, and weapons to progress through the story, because you need to get stronger weapons and you need a shitload of health to get through it. It's a fantastic game. I love the game. It's one of my top series, top 10 games. Nier Automata, Monster Hunter, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, and I cannot wait for the next one to come out already, kind of thing. So so that we have 2 weeks of that in January, and hopefully it'll be less financial stuff, obviously, and more story progressing. Tell me why. Tell me why I had a little bit of echo in it, and it was frustrated me, because when I did it, I thought it was fine, and what I did was I recorded it in bulk. So I kind of kept pushing it, and I swear to God, I checked it and the series was fine. And now I'm looking back on it and I'm like, where's all this echo coming from? I didn't see it before. What a fucking idiot. And I'm really annoyed at myself with that, to the point where I thought about almost just deleting it and just replaying it and just releasing it in one playthrough, like in like one day. Just fuck it, here's 5 videos in one go, and it's done better. Oh, there's no echo in it. It pisses me off. It's not good, you know. It just irks me as a content creator. You know, it is what it is. So I'm kind of frustrated at that. The game itself is a choice-based game. It's you know, I'm not going to give away the ending or anything like that. You can watch the whole playthrough if you want to. It's only about 14 videos or something like that. So 14 hours or 13 hours and a bit, maybe. Overall, it's about 2 kids who basically gets is going to be shot by their mother, and then essentially something happens and then they get punished for it, kind of thing. So and then there's a mystery to unravel around it and all the rest of it. So it's an interesting concept. The whole thing about the game, or the character, I didn't know at the time. I like these choice-based games like Life is Strange, Life is Strange 2. I'll be playing the next one as well, True Colors, whenever I can get my hands on that, possibly on the PS5. I don't know at this point in time. But I'll be playing that. So, and they've got all this kind of diversity going on it, you know, gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever. This particular game had a trans person in it or whatever. It centers around them, which I suppose representation is in there, whatever. Call it what I didn't know this at the time, and I was like, damn, I did not know this. Okay, whatever. And then, you know, I give my thoughts and opinions going through the journey of this particular character in the story. No, it's not about them transitioning, but it is part of the story, you know what I mean? So it's a small part, but it's like it's there, and then you have to, you know, I give my thoughts and opinions as the journey progresses slowly but surely on the mainstay of the story. So yeah, that's basically finished. You can watch that in the completed playthrough section. It's a good game. It's all right. It's worth playing, I think, especially if you like Life is Strange and you have completed all of them. You're like, man, what next? That is the next one that I would definitely look into. So the next game, so obviously Yakuza continues 2 weeks on this channel, and I'll break that up with my next playthrough, which is Avengers. I'll be playing Marvel's Avengers, which is a superhero game. Obviously, you get to play all the characters and stuff like that, and yeah, some interesting concepts there as well. From what I understand, I mean, a lot of it's upgrading stuff as well, which you have to do to progress through the fights and stuff like that. I'm not a fan of the service aspect of it, where they're trying to sell you DLC or sell you other parts to it. It pisses me off. I'm not a fan of that. But it's a pretty good game. I recommend playing it for like 10-15 quid. It's worth a playthrough. Would I pay 50 for it? No, not really. I mean, you could, and if you're a Marvel fan or you want to be your superheroes, Iron Man, you know, Thor, whatever. If you're, by all means, you know, I'm not going to lie, it's one of the best superhero games out there. You're looking at that, Batman, and the Spider-Man series. Those are your 100% well worth investing, especially if you want looking for a Thor game or an Iron Man game or Hulk, whatever. That's the game you play. So I can imagine it appeals to a lot of people, but I'm not a fan of a live service situation, what they have with it. Trying to constantly sell you DLC, that's one issue I have with the game. Also, I think the missions, some of them at parts, are somewhat lackluster, I feel. I don't know, it is what it is. That starts up on Monday, so yeah, that'd be a brand new playthrough out on my channel. FIFA content. I'm not going to talk about, by the way, the Romeo Lukaku situation. He made a statement, a bunch of them, and I think he's a fucking retard for it. I think he's an idiot, and he's like kind of like turned the Chelsea fan base on him, as well as the Inter Milan fans now have come out and said, "Fuck you, we don't want you either." So whatever. So he's pissed off a lot of people. But football's a fickle thing. When he starts banging in the goals for the likes of Chelsea, I think most fans will forget it, kind of forgive and forget, slowly but surely. But it's going to take him a while to. We're going to have to win something. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So that's my stance on that, just to give you my thoughts and opinions on an updated situation. When it comes to FIFA content itself, FIFA content, you know, the simulations are not doing that well because people are not watching them all the way through, and that's disappointing. And I wish that, guys, if you are going to watch any one of my videos and you'll subscribe to me, please watch the video the entire way through. That's all I ask, you know what I mean? That helps me out a lot. You know, don't have to like the video. It would help if you like the video, but if you don't, please watch it all the way through, and that would help me out big time. But yeah, so FIFA Sims are not doing that well, and a big part of that is, okay, people are not watching my Sims as much, okay, but at the same, or watching all of them all the way through, sorry, but at the same time, Sky Sports have their own thing where people are just going there straight away to look at highlights now for games, so they've basically cornered the market and crushed anybody else who was trying to gauge it a little bit to get any kind of like viewership. Not that I got big views, I got 200 views or 300 views, you know what I mean, and hardly anyone subscribed anyway. I enjoy doing them, they're for fun, and I hope you guys enjoy them too, and I will continue to do them to the best of my ability for those of you who are interested in FIFA content. Of course, with FIFA Career mode has now finished, you can check that out and complete the playthrough section as well. And you guys voted, you voted heavily for, only about 8 or 9 to 10 people, whatever, voted for what league I was going to go into next. Germany, Italy, Spain, whatever. You guys voted for Germany, and you guys voted for Dortmund. So that's the team I'm going to be going with this season. I'll be playing as Dortmund, and I'll be buying players, getting rid of players, and looking at the team and stuff like that. So yeah, so it should be interesting going forward. We'll be playing as Dortmund. So I'm looking forward to that. Getting into that. We haven't been to Germany actually, so at all in the last 3 years. So it's been interesting. We've just been Premier League, it's Italy, Spain. So yeah, it is what it is. And we went to the Championship as well, 1 year as well. I think that was last year. I was Brentford. So yeah, that is FIFA content covered, I feel. We're going to Dortmund. What else did I want to talk about? Man, I know I should have written the subjects down. I've got such a bad memory. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about the PC, the PS5, and of course New Year's goals and stuff like that. So an update on the PC situation. Basically, I am going to be selling my current PC, and I was planning to invest it in the PS5, which I still kind of plan on doing. But at the same time, the situation may have changed a little bit because I'm selling it to my friend Chaos, who will give me X amount of money, and in a shorter period of time, rather than wait 3 months or 4 months, I might have to wait 1 month instead. So I'll be getting the PC sooner, hopefully. It just depends. I'm not going to make any promises at this point, but whenever I get the money, you'll be the first to know. I'll tweet it out, whatever, and then I'll be buying the PC that I want. It's around £1,400, so that's good. I currently have about 1,000, so I'm just 300 or 400 off. If anyone wants to donate and help with that, then by all means. And then any other money I have extra over will be going to a PS5 anyway. So yeah, so that's an update of the PC. My friend's buying my one, so that's kind of cool. And then I'll be able to put that on top of my current money I have for my PC. I remember, guys, I would have had my PC in September if it weren't for my laptop breaking, which I had to buy a new laptop, which I did. So yeah, that's happening. PS5, even if I had the money for a PS5, I don't know where I'll get one unless it was pre-owned, which I'm not too happy about doing, even if I was had the money. It kind of annoys me. So even after I've got the PC, I then have to start saving for a PS5, which I will hopefully pay the base price, and in that time hopefully they'll restock in the next couple of months. So I'm hoping I will have a PC in 2022 and hopefully have a PS5 in 2022 as well. That's my goal in respects to those kind of things, because then obviously when I get a PS5 I can then play the next God of War, I can then play all the Uncharted's, I can play Bioshock, I can play Grand Theft Auto games, and what's the other one? Mafia, I want to play open world. I know a lot of you guys like open world games. I've got them on the PlayStation, and that hinders me because of the loudness of the PS4, so, or the PS4 Pro rather. I should blame it on. So it is what it is. Slowly but surely we'll get there in the end. Uh, what else is there? The Suicide Squad is on Now TV. No, they're not sponsoring me. I'm just simply saying that it's a good film. I think I got to watch it myself. I'm looking forward to watching it. And then you've got Amazon Prime's The War After Tomorrow, whatever, with Chris Pratt. So that's two movies I definitely want to see. Um, as for New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, for me, I didn't really have one. I don't really do them. I think a lot of people basically have them to make themselves feel better. Maybe in general to give themselves a goal. And if you accomplish it or try to accomplish it, then credit to you. But a lot of people just forget, give up. You know what I mean? Say it in passing to say it. Um, and I understand it. I think I've done that in the past as well. I don't really have any absolute goals for 2022 in respects to, like, I don't know, let's just say people say they want to get a new job, people say they want to lose weight, you know, whatever. I've lost some weight, whatever, but I don't talk about that on the channel like that. It's not like a thing for me to go, this is how much I've lost and look at my progression and hold me accountable. Fuck out of it. You know, I hold myself accountable in that respect. But I will say what I have learned with age is that essentially if you're an alcoholic, a junkie, or you're someone who's overweight, or maybe you're looking for a new job, or training or something like that, I think that a lot of people will tell you what to do, and they're right. You know, you go on YouTube, look for weight loss videos, you look for whatever it is, and people will tell you what to do, but you won't do it. You're just we know what to do. We all know what to do. Eat less, exercise more, or you know, you get training, go for a better job, get more experience. We all know what to do to improve and all the rest of it. We absolutely do. Some of us are in the dark and are oblivious to how shitty you are or whatever it may be. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about self-reflection in respects to, you know, you look at a piece of advice, it's the right piece of advice, but you simply don't take it. In my experience at this point, I would say that everybody has to come to their own conclusion. Everybody has to come to a point where they were either near death, to go, holy shit, this has happened to me and I've got to change, or they could become so fed up with the situation they're in, they snap and just go, fuck it, I'm done, and they start working and putting an effort in themselves. And you have to want it for yourself to enable to make practical change. That's what I find. So I was told X, Y, and Z for years, didn't really pay attention, didn't listen to it, and then finally came to a point where I was done. I was like, oh, fuck this. And I made steps, positive steps, you know, and we could always do better. Even me, for whatever goals I had last year, whether it was to lose weight or whatever, I simply, you know, I could do more. We could all do more, right? We could be running right now, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We could, you know, always be self-improving or whatever we've done or doing. We could always do more. That is the thing. But I will. Another thing I would say is I would always play the long game. Never try and play in the short game, short term. Play in the long game. Or you can do something short term, but make sure it's like progresses long term, so you understand that this is the situation and this is a long term project where, you know, it's going to take time to achieve your goals, whatever they may be. But to you know, don't rush them. Just take proactive steps, even if it takes a little bit. You'll get there in the end. Play the long game, and then you'll have a mindset of, I'm doing it. I failed this week, but I'll do it again next week, and I'll keep going and going and try and be better the next week and beyond. You know what I mean? So you're always going to have hiccups along the way. You're always going to make mistakes, but that's human nature. And if you don't make the mistakes, then that's great. But if you do, don't worry. Try again and try to cut out those mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and progress with it. That's my message for 2022. Hopefully the channel grows a hell of a lot more in 2022. I don't know. Like I said, we have a PC, a PS5, hopefully. I don't know. And then, you know, better playthroughs coming up and stuff like that. So this week, as I said, will be Marvel's Avengers, and then we'll have Yakuza ongoing with the channel, more hardcore story with that. FIFA Career Mode starts up, Goal of the Week will continue, FIFA Sims will continue. Call of Duty I've become a little bit bored with in respects to, I don't know, season one. I've completed season one already. You know, I did the Christmas event. I think the care package is a bit shit, to be honest with you. It's shit out of me. You know, a guard dog, a UAV, a second UAV, and then Intel. Fuck off with 12 kills. And the what's the other thing? Juggernaut. Well, I think I spoke about this last month. Just shit. He just dies too quickly. So I don't know. I'm hoping in season 2 to add some people in there and whatever. But I'm still playing it. I'm enjoying the game for what it is. But like, I'm playing it a little bit less because I'm like, I can get off the game. I'm not playing it for hours like I usually do and what have you. we've got 30 days of season 1 left, so I don't know what we're going to do in that 30 days. What I'm going to be doing, just ranking up, progressing slowly but surely. That will continue each week, and I'll be using new guns. I think that's what it is. I haven't been using new guns the past 2 weeks, other than the ones you guys have seen. I've been trying to rank them up, so I'm like, man, I want to play with the next gun. And the next gun, that's maybe why I'm a little bit bored of it. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, that's about it for this month's update for January 2022. I hope you're excited about the upcoming playthroughs, and at least it's been a bit more of a positive PC update. I'll let you know in the coming weeks and months, if anything changes with that, or when it changes, and when I order my PC. So, it's going to be good. And then we can start that long journey, or it'll be a lot shorter journey to save for that PS5 in 2022. Alright guys, I've gone on for 20 minutes. I thought it'd be about a 10-minute thing. I ended up rattling on for 20 minutes, but I think it's been quite a productive video at this point in time. Thank you for all your love and the people that follow me on Instagram and your messages, wishing me happy Christmas and happy New Year and stuff like that. It does mean a lot to me, and leaving your likes on the video and your comments. I hope it helps you out, or if not, entertains you at the very least. Don't forget to check out my completed playthrough section. You'll see all the games I've played throughout the past 2-3 years. Obviously, and in February we're going to have probably more Yakuza. We're probably going to have Halo, another indie game coming up as well. I'm hoping Halo, maybe another game, I don't know, it depends what I decide to do. And then I've got to play a Telltale series game. I'll probably end up playing The Wolf Among Us, because Wolf Among Us 2 is coming out in 2022, so I might as well play the first one to that. I did try to play Wolf Among Us, but then I lost some of the footage. I got pissed off, and then I just was like, fuck it, and I deleted the whole thing. I mean, I had one episode up, and then I deleted the whole thing because I lost part 2 or something. I was like, fuck this. Episode 2, part 1 I lost, you know what I mean? It fucking irked me, so I was like, bollocks to this. So I kind of just deleted it, but that I probably end up doing that on this channel as well, on the Xbox, of course, at this point in time. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. Links for all of those are in the description below. Leave a donation in my PayPal if you're interested in helping run this channel. It helps me out, and I will see you next year, next time. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of Yakuza. Enjoy Marvel's Avengers this Monday, and of course, hopefully you guys can now watch Tell Me Why, so you can just watch it at your own pace. You don't have to wait for any more videos to come out. It's already done and dusted. And enjoy Dortmund as well. That'd be interesting. It's a new league. So, alright guys, see you next time.